Good afternoon, students. Um, Today we shall discuss about jute textile industries. In the last class, we discussed about cotton textile. So today's topic is jute textile industry. So jute textile, regarding jute, India is the largest producer of raw jute, and it stands in second position in the exporter of jute after Bangladesh. India stands at second place as an exporter. And most of the industries, jute textile industries, are located in West Bengal along the Hooghly River basin. Now, the very first jute mill was established in West Bengal near Kolkata. The place called Rishra in 1859. Then, after partition of India and Bangladesh, now many jute mills remain with India, but many jute producing areas went to Bangladesh. Okay, many jute producing areas went with Bangladesh. So that was a heavy loss to India. Now let's discuss what are the factors responsible for the location of jute textile industries along the Hooghly River basin. So the factors responsible are, number one, that is proximity of producing areas. So there are many mills, or there are many producing areas which are located along this river Hooghly. So at Hooghly basin, there are many producing areas. There are many areas which grow jute, produce jute, and there are many small mills or industries which are located at Hooghly basin. Then proximity of raw material or availability of raw material. So due to availability of abundant raw material at this area, that is along the Hooghly basin, also is important factor for jute industries along this river basin. The next is water transport. As the presence of Hooghly River, due to the presence of Hooghly River, now there is a facility of water transport. So through the water, it can be exported to other countries, as well as it can be transported very easily in the different parts of the country. Then the next is good network of roadways, railways, and water transport. So due to availability of transportation facilities, the movement of raw material to the mills and from the mills to the market are easily possible in this area. So good network of roadways, railways, and waterways has facilitate the movement of raw materials to the mills and from mills to the market. Next is cheap labor. So there is availability of cheap labor. Cheap labor are available from the neighboring states such as Bihar, Odisha, and Uttar Pradesh. So in Bihar, Bihar and Odisha are backward areas, there are many unemployed people, or there are many laborers who migrate to these states, who move to these states for employment, for their earning. So abundant or large number of cheap laborers are available from the neighboring states like Bihar, Odisha, and Uttar Pradesh. In Uttar Pradesh also population is very high, so there is a problem of unemployment in the state. So unemployed workers move outside, so they try to move, or they move to the areas which are more developed. So West Bengal is developed, then these areas, these states like Bihar, Odisha and Uttar Pradesh, so they move to West Bengal as they are, as this West Bengal is very near also. So there is availability of cheap labor, and this availability of cheap labor provide large number of laborers, as large number of laborers are required for jute industries, because there are many processes like washing, cleaning of jute, washing of jute and other purposes in the industries. They require large number of laborers. Next is Kolkata. Kolkata is the nearest city. Okay, so that is a metropolitan city. So here in Kolkata, due to the presence of this Kolkata, big city in nearby area, or in the nearest city, Kolkata is the metropolitan city. It is developed area, so it provides facilities like banking, insurance, and also it provides port facilities. There is port in Kolkata, so this port facilities also provide, it facilitates for export of jute products. And Kolkata, being a urban area or being a metropolitan city, provide banking and insurance facilities. Then this industry, jute textile industry, also faces some challenges. Okay, so the challenges faced by jute textile industries are: number one, stiff competition in the international market. So jute textile industry faces stiff competition in the international market. That is, it has to compete with other countries which also export jute. Okay, so the countries are Bangladesh, Brazil, Philippines, Egypt and Thailand. Then in 2005, the national jute policy was formulated, and in this policy some objectives has been laid down. So these objectives are: number one, to increase the productivity. So they have given importance to increase the productivity, to improve the quality should be improved, and to ensure good prices to the jute farmers. So in this national jute policy, they have ensured that good prices should be given to the jute farmers. And the fourth one is enhancing the yield per hectare. So the yield per hectare should be increased, so that the total production of jute textile, jute can be increased. Then the main market for jute industries. So the main market for jute industries means like the places where India export jute products are USA, Canada, Russia, United Arab Emirates, United Kingdom and Australia. Then now we have seen that this demand for jute products has been increased with the growing concern for environmental friendly product. Means as people are now aware of environment friendly product, they're more concerned with the environment friendly product and biodegradable products. So the use of jute products or the demand for jute products has been increased, or they are growing. The demand is growing. Okay, so jute industries, they give employment, they provide employment to the large number of laborers, large number of workers also. Okay, so that is the big advantage from this industry. Okay students, that's all for today. Thank you.